Hey guys, Lucky Ojo here, coming at you today with Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn, Part 2. Last time we left off with our archer. We're in GRIDANIA. I believe we just got some of this very interesting looking equipment. So, I haven't streamed recently, in recent past, and please forgive me for that. My computer died. So, I've gotten a brand new computer, and you may notice that everything is on very high settings now, so it may just be me, but this looks pretty good right now in this game. So I'm really excited to jump in and show what exactly is going on with this game. Sorry, I had the music off. So now I am ready to show you what's going on with this game. I apologize. So now we are getting ready to roll with this game. So I am super excited. We're going to jump in with Lucky Ojo Nitsua. Alright. So some things have changed since the last time we played. It would appear... Oh, yeah, hang on. Just a second here. So I am playing on a new system, and it doesn't realize that I do not want to be on a keyboard and mouse. So let's go ahead and just throw some of these. I believe whoa, wrong one. There we go. Attack of potency when it's below 20%. That's good. Alright. And that's fine for now. And then second wind, I like to throw. I keep trying to do that. Let's select you, and then sub-command assigned to hotbar here. We'll throw that up there. So that, in a nutshell, is how you do that. I don't have any mounts, I don't think, at the moment. Not yet, not yet. I do have silver chocobo feathers. Alright. So, there's a lot of things to start off with. But first, a soldier's breakfast. Also, what we could do, that's our main quest. We are level 10. Why don't we take a look at the Archers Guild real quick? So let's do Aethernet. We'll head over to the Archers Guild. And we will see what they got going on for us. See if we can't correspond some quests in the meantime. And can I just say that this game is looking so good right now? Oh, I forgot I joined a company. A free company. On this one. Red 13. I'd completely forgotten about this. So the Maple Shortbow is not quite as good as the one we have. However, it looks like there's some better equipment for us. Because I don't even think we have anything there. So that's fine. We will grab those. I forgot to read all that, and I apologize. Each will fall easily to your heavy shot technique. When you have completed the task, return to me and we will continue. I go in my old habits, and I want to actually show what's going on here. I would like to play the story in this one. So we need to destroy targets. Boom. Okay. So we just need to find some targets out and around. If you notice up in the mini-map, there are orange circles, and that's what's telling us that there are still targets in this area. So there's still one waiting around. Oh, there's one. So that one's gone. It says there's some up here by the main aetheryte crystal. We'll keep our eyes open for it. Let's see. Well, let's go down... Let's go down here first and look for the ones down here. And then as we're going... Oh, there's an archery butt. Aha. Let's see, there's one down here. Nope. Which means it's up probably in here. Which seems a little crazy to me, but... They've had them in some pretty crazy spots so far. here in the airship landing. That person's got cool stuff on. Rogue. I kind of secretly wanted to make a rogue, to be honest. But you can't start out as a rogue. There's a heavy hatchling. That's awesome. I believe you get those from the, the golden saucer. Oh, I didn't know you could get out there from there. So it's not here. We gotta, up there it is. Got it. There's another one in this area? Oh, there it is. There we go. Now there's one in this area. There it is right there. Easy day, guys. Boom. I like that wind-up Ultros. That's awesome. I don't know how many of you guys played Final Fantasy VI, but that is awesome. Let's go back to the Archers Guild. So I'm really looking forward to, I really want to play Octopath Traveler as well. So I have that game. I have a digital copy of it, and I also went to the Nintendo store in New York City on a work trip. Well, I didn't go to the Nintendo store for a work trip. I went to New York City for a work trip. And while I was down in downtown Manhattan, they have a Nintendo store. The next trial will test your powers of observation and battle. Travel to the North Shroud, and there put down 8 Mirochus and 8 Opo-Opos. In contrast to the inanimate and wholly unthreatening targets of the previous trial, these creatures may be relied upon to move around and fight back. Nor are these the only difference. Being comparatively numerous, Mirochus and Opo-Opos are anything but difficult to find. And yet, you may be assured that this task will test your powers of observation, albeit in a different manner. This time you'll need to evaluate your abilities of your opponent. In doing so, you will learn, amongst other things, that Mirochus produce a poison that can quickly sap one's strength, while Opo-Opos, like archers, possess the advantage of range. Knowing their strengths, how will you go about mitigating them? If you commence your attack before identifying an effective strategy, you will soon be made to regret your folly. Alright, I can dig it. I look forward to hearing of your success, Lucky Ojo. Alright, let's do it. I got a wickedly big bow. But anyway, I was in New York, and yeah, the fastest way would probably go to the Atherites Plaza. I was trying to debate on which way to go there. They ended up having that like limited edition one for Octopath Traveler, like the limited edition game with like the actual book. Like it is a book, and it's like a flip-up book. And it has like pop-up versions of all the characters and like the area they start in, along with like an actual gold coin of the money they use, and then the soundtrack, and then like an actual cloth version of the map and stuff. Like just neat stuff in general, but just really cool overall. Let's run. All right. So let's look for some of these Opo-Opos. There's Soldier's Breakfast. We can do that while we're out here too. So let's take a look for a Soldier's Breakfast. In the not too near future, we will have the ability to... Oh, here we go. They're enemies that I can fight for my quest too. Anoles. Whoa. And they're part of my hunting log. So I don't know if on the last episode I explained the hunting log all that well. or fates for that matter. So fate is an actual acronym, and for the life of me, I never remember what fate actually stands for. Here we go. Let's go ahead and boom. Oh, no. It level synced me out of the fate. That's really funny. Alright. One thing is, by the way, you can't do fates if you're out of the level. And I just leveled out of the level of it. That's the first time that's ever happened to me. In the middle of a fate. But I am a low level, and I am having rest experience. So that is pretty entertaining. So I only have a few more of these to kill. But fates are like active quests that are appearing in the world. And they happen whether or not you actually accept them. So they just appear, right? They're more story-driven than in most games that you would see. Alright. So, we're going to keep heading. Oh, here's the Mirochus. Perfect. Meanwhile, Level Sync. Level Sync is a system which allows the players to participate in lower duties and temporarily adjusting their own levels available and is available for fates and instanced raids. When you level sync, not only your personal attributes, but the attributes of your gear will be automatically lowered to meet the requirements set by the duty in which you are participating. Once the duty ends, everything is restored to its original state. Experience earned while level synced is based off the sync level and not your current level. However, it will be added to the progress of the latter. Meaning, anything you do while in the synced level still adds to your current level. Which is pretty cool. I got poison. Flame. Alright. Not a huge deal, though. How many of these did I have to kill? 8? My god. So just as we're going through this forest, on our way here, and that was one of the reasons we picked it up, right, was you never know what you're going to be fighting. He still got me with that. I don't think I can avoid that poison attack, actually. But I can poison them, which is really entertaining to me. Maybe they'll feel the irony as well. I'll just keep moving forward. See, these Anoles are actually a higher level. You can see that they are level 9 up there. So the ones I was fighting earlier are just level 3. If I kill these two Mirochus, or Microchus, that will be my limit. And then I just go find some Opos, as they like to call them. And we'll be set, so. That should do it. And I've already killed the Anoles, now I just need the eggs. So we need to find some Anole eggs. Which, I see some Anoles in Anole eggs, so let's go ahead and pull that Anole. Like, I really like their active alert system like that. Like they're doing right now, where it actually highlights and shows you where they're going to hit. Like, I've always thought that was really, really cool. Whoa. And I got an achievement to crush my enemies. Alright. Here we go. Grab the Anole egg. There's one. Oh, they don't even see me. So sneaky. I should have been a rogue. Oh, that was a perfect place for an egg. The developers missed out on that chance. But for real though, where are these eggs at? Whoop. And he died on the side of a mountain. Alright. At least I'm getting animal hides for this too. Oh, there's an Anole egg. And there's one hiding over here. Perfect. All this for breakfast. Whoop. Let's avoid these guys. Whoop. Or not. Or we can just run right in front of his face. That works too. Maybe I should have been a rogue for another reason. Oh my god. Alright. I need to get that stealth skill. So now we just need to find... Which, oh, we're just going to go to that guy for the main quest. That's convenient. We need the Opos for our... what you call it? We can actually look that up. So if you go to Journal and you look up what you need... What? Oh, this is an area we haven't been yet. Opos are near Fallgourd Float, which are near GRIDANIA, but that's in North Shroud. We haven't been to North Shroud yet, but I'm wondering if this will take us there pretty soon too. So we'll do our main quest, the next area thing, and see what it takes us to. And we might end up in the same area. If we're lucky. We'll find out. If we are, power to us. If not, oh well. Hello, Pauline. Ah, you have returned. Now might my brothers and sisters continue their meditations undisturbed? You have my thanks. As for the eggs, may I ask you to deliver them to Sum Camazon at the Bannock? Anole eggs are both large and filled with nutrients. The perfect meal for a soldier. She'll be more than a little pleased to see you, I should imagine. Alright, cool. Alright, let's go that a ways. This is a lot easier when you can actually run. I mean, use a chocobo. You know, sometimes I do just forget the beauty of this game, though. Because this game looks so, so good. But I'm stuck in a tree. Admired its beauty, got stuck in a tree. Alright. Yeah, here we go. Who goes there? Oh, Lucky Ojo, it's you. Another delivery? Why, yes, it's the eggs. I'm not certain I should be the one to... By Nofika, these are Anole eggs. The troops will be glad to see these at the table. And you say Healer Pauline sent you on this errand? I hear the Anoles are more numerous than ever, yet you appear to have managed the task with your skin intact. Your skill and bravery continue to amaze me, Lucky Ojo. Why, thank you. Dexterity. We want strength and dexterity. That's what I thank you for. The experience and the ring. Recommended gear. Yep, change me to that copper ring. Alright. Lucky Ojo! Thank the gods you've come. We have a potential crisis on our hands, and I would appreciate your assistance. Will you hear me out? Sure. Am I going to get something good? Oh, actually, yeah. Yeah, I am. A bronze salad. Alright. Listen well, for we haven't much time. To the southeast of here lies a dungeon known as Spirit Hold. It was all but destroyed during the calamity. Desiring to offer these ruins back to the forest, a hearer ventured inside to carry out the rite of returning. Alas, it would seem something has gone awry. Word arrived just moments ago that the hearer and his guards have been attacked by a towering shadow. I, you heard me, true. A shadow. On any other day, I would dispatch my best quivermen to provide support, but I sent them to repel an FFXIV incursion in West Shroud and Area Belago. The timing of these events cannot be mere coincidence. I fear the FFXIV somehow caught wind of our plans and are attempting to disrupt the Rite in an effort to weaken the bond between man and elemental. They cannot be allowed to succeed, and so I bid you to go to Spirithold and do whatever is necessary to resolve the situation. Please say you will help us. I knew you would not let me down. You will have all the support I can muster. Now we are racing against time, so you best make haste. Alright. So far, so good. Where is... My god, where are we at? Okay, Spirithold. Okay. That's really close. It's in green tier. So let's run this away. Right through the Jadeite Thick. Into green tier. Right across this creek. Wait, was that another adventure? That is another adventure. Whoa, hello. Goodbye. It's been real, but peace. Oh, it would seem that there are trickster imps all over the place that need to be dealt with here. I came at like the very last second, so I didn't really get anything. But I need to kill trickster imps anyway. Alright. For my hunting log. What's up, Alistan? Who goes there? An adventurer, is it? Here at Instructor Galford's request, you say? Thank the matron. Doubtless you have already heard this, but a towering shadow manifested without any warning and attacked the hearer in the midst of a rite. Most of this party has been successfully evacuated, but 5 remain unaccounted for. Please find them and see them out of harm's way. Alright. Man, there's a lot of things to look at down there. My minimap is just covered in things to talk to. We got this. Hello. I am aiding you. A great shadow towering over me. What in 12's would good grace? An adventurer? Please, you must save the hearer. Alright. See ya. Wake up. Galford sent you? I am no longer of use here. Pray help the hearer in my stead. Whoa, okay. You can jump up like that, though? Like, something tells me you're faking. Away, vile fiend! Away, I say! I defy you! I defy you! What? Oh, an adventurer. We were ambushed in the midst of the ritual. And then, I'm not sure what happened. Like, I appreciate your angst there, little guy. That was awesome. He's attacking me, and I'm not even doing anything. I might need to, yeah, take a time out on helping these little adventurers. I'll kill some of these trickster imps. We got this. Come on. There we go. Now then. And I leveled up. What? You were sent here to help? I fear you are too late. The ritual has failed. I must return to Gridania. The Seedsters must know this. That's not a good sign. Alright. Another conjurer. A confused one of that. That thing was no elemental, but a being born of darkness. The hearer languishes alone in the depths. You must help him. Alright. We can do this. Injured hearer. I got you. Do it. Duty calls. Spirit. Here are broken. We can do it. First duty of the stream right now. Ooh. A masked mage. O mournful voice of creation, grant ye this humble stone of soul, that it may wake to life. Alright then. Now we saw the shadow. Clay Golem. We got this. We got this. What are you gonna do there, big guy? Oh, snap. Alright. We got this. And he's almost down, too. Oh, snap! Ah! I got stuck. That really almost hit me. That was closer than I wanted it to be. Man, this brings back so much nostalgia, dude. Like, these old fights are just so much fun. That the golem could be vanquished. That man is no ordinary adventurer. No, he has a bow. Like, I don't know what he, like, that man wears an eye patch, yet still fires a bow with no depth perception. And I'm in a fate. Whoop, whoop. Damnation! He has eluded us yet again. Oh, fancy meeting you here. How are things? Whoop. Shh, more birds. And how many did it make today? 7? Their movements are beyond fathoming. Do you think maybe they're trying to summon their primal? I hope not, for all our sakes. Yet we must be prepared for the worst. What's up with this distortion? Withered. The same fate has befallen Emerald Moss. It's as we feared. Dalamud's anomaly is affecting life in the Twelveswood. You mean the disturbance in the Aetheric flow? The very same. The Garleans have a lot to answer for. The imbalance they have created is plunging the land into chaos, just as Louiso forewarned. I have a hard time pronouncing that guy's name. It's no wonder the primal started appearing. Time is against us, but we better hope. There is still hope for the land. We must hold fast to that hope and fight to the very last. Agreed. I like her enthusiasm. Wah! Ack, stupid things. These stupid things happen to be the very latest in Charlian of innovation. Show some respect. But they're so uncomfortable and ugly. If you ask me, they're an improvement over that mask of yours. Hard to believe it's already been 5 whole years, isn't it? Already? 5 years is but a heartbeat in the life of the planet. I suppose you're right. Now that I think about it, the Twelveswood's barely recovered at all, and the Gridanians still have the same old problems. Aye, along with some new ones, just in case this Ixal and Garuda weren't troublesome enough. The Sylphs had to go and invite Rama, didn't they? Do you ever think those adventurers who fought alongside us? I do. And then some 5 years seems like ages. I wonder what become of them. Ah. Ida, look. Golly, and what is this exactly? Yet another disturbance on the Aether, and freshly manifested at that. It seems to be emanating from the Lifeman stump. We must hurry. So I guess we saw a flashback of something they were up to earlier. Or maybe that's how they found us. Are you alright? Your eyes glazed over for a while there. The good news is that the hearer is unharmed. Somewhat dazed, yes, but the whole mind and body. The bad news concerns everything else. Lest you forget, the Twelveswood is the domain of the elementals. It is by their leave that man abides in the forest and avails himself of its bounty. The ground which this dungeon occupies is no different. Having no more use for this dungeon, the GRIDANIA sent a hearer to offer this place back to the elementals by way of the right of returning, which is essentially an expression of gratitude. Alas, he failed to complete this ritual for obvious reasons. While the poor soul can't be blamed for this, the fact remains that unless the elementals are given their due, they may well consider us in a slight. And the very last thing the GRIDANIans can afford to do in these uncertain times is risk alienating the Twelveswood's eternal guardians. But you have more than done your part. We shall see the hero to safety and send his peers to finish the rite. In the meantime, please make your way outside and report to Alastran. Ah, but where are my manners? I am Papalemo, and the tactless woman beside me here is... Ida! Papalemo and I are surveying the Twelveswood together. Pleased to meet you. Ida, give me a hand, would you? Wait, there is something familiar about you. Could it be that you are... Never mind. Doubtless my eyes are playing tricks. Till we meet again. All right. And then just a bandit is sent here. With some kind of big monster, I think. Because I hear the Fate music already. Ah, I'm stuck. Ah, I'm being attacked. I think it's a big, yeah, it's a big imp. I don't think I can take him right now. Otherwise, I'd do it. But that's alright. We're going to run out of here and figure out what our next step is here. Let's get out of here, Trickster. We also need to head to the northern Shroud and grab that spot, but I'm hoping that it'll naturally send us there. Come on. Oop, I hit the wrong button. But that works. We gotta fight our way back out of here. Well, we've actually done pretty good so far. We've gotten quite a few hunting log entries. We've gotten 2 main story quests already. Like 2 fates completed. All in like, what, 30 minutes? It's not bad. Kind of makes me wish we had the challenge log unlocked, but that won't be for a little bit longer. But we'll get to that when we get to it. Alright. Alistan. All this happened inside a spirit hold? 12 preserve us. Who was that masked mage, and by what dark ambition is he driven? So many things shrouded in mystery. Well, I shan't find any answers on my own. I must discuss this with Galford. The matter warrants a full investigation. If I am any judge, and that shall certify my recommendation. Your courage has saved many lives this day, adventurer, for you have my deepest gratitude. Pray return to Gridania and seek out Mion. I understand she wishes to thank you for your efforts on our behalf. Alright. So now I can go back to Mion. I can actually return to here. So we can avoid a little bit of walking. And from there, we can actually go to Northern Shroud. Which I'm hoping she'll send us anyway, but we'll see. If she doesn't send us that way normally, we're just going to take a detour and go to Northern Shroud. All right. So we need to go to Mion, the head of the Adventurers Guild down here. Like that Moogle. Welcome back, Lucky Ojo. A little bird tells me that the hero and his party owe you their lives. A tale for the tavern if ever there were one. It is only a shame that I must ask you not to tell it. For the time being, at least. Do I make myself clear? Until the hearers have made their will on the matters known, it would be best to avoid unsettling people with stories of walking statues. Now then, you must have a suitable recompense for your valiant service. For the first half of your reward, I give you leave to make use of the accommodations here at the guild. Arrangements have been made, so all you need to do is speak with Antonaut. Whether you crave comfort in a firm bed and a soft pillow. Oh, cool. We have unlocked inns. Yeah. For the second half of your reward, I offer you another path to fame and fortune. Guild Levs. Guild Levs are records of various requests we received from the citizenry. I don't know why I couldn't say that word. They outline all manner of tasks which your ambitious young adventurers like you can elect to undertake. Gontrant is our Guild Lev official, or Levmet, here at the Carling Canopy. I have spoken with him regarding your knack for solving challenging problems, and he is eager to make your acquaintance. He was like waiting to send that salute too, just like, hang on guys, wait for it. By the way, have you perchance heard about the coming festival? It's truly a splendid occasion, looked forward to by young and old alike, and one I highly recommend you take time to enjoy. Don't be too disappointed if recent troubles cast a shadow over the proceedings, however. I fear nothing short of the mysterious interloper's apprehension can prevent that. But we were talking about you, Lucky Ojo. You have made the mother proud. I expect great things from you, young man. Alright. Give me that thing. Yeah. You now have access to recommendations. The feature displays a list of quests or duties currently available in your area. The recommendations list can be opened from the duty in the main menu and will also be displayed automatically when you log in. If you find yourself unsure what to do next, this tool makes it simple to locate activities for your present class and level. That's awesome. Like that didn't exist when I first played this game, and that is like such an awesome thing to have. So the first thing we're gonna do is upgrade our gear a little bit here. which is sad because I lose my Goku hair. Because now I just look ridiculous. And alright, on to Bent Branch, which I think is where we had to go, actually. How's my favorite fresh-faced adventurer? Oh, do not scowl so. I speak out of habit. You've come a long way since you first walked through my door, and I'll not deny it. As a matter of fact, I think it's time you made yourself useful at Bent Branch Meadows in Central Shroud. Unlike the recruits you see at Bannock, the men and women out at Bent Branch are fully occupied with their own work. As such, I imagine there are even a few who would welcome the assistance of a rapidly maturing adventurer like yourself. Bent Branch is also home to a very usefully situated Aetheryte. It is, in other words, a perfect place for you to begin your next stage of your journey as an adventurer. And what better time than present? Leave the city via the Blue Badger Gate and continue southwest until you come to a bridge. Cross it, and when you spy an Aetheryte in the distance, you may congratulate yourself on having successfully found Bent Branch Meadows. If you so fancy, you may also use the Chocobo Porter service. Doubtless the safest way to get to your destination. Chocobo Keep Singer should not hesitate to lend his birds to a capable adventurer like you. Oh, and be sure to introduce yourself to Keitha, the HUD Chocobo Wrangler, when you arrive. Alright, so we have Guild Levs. We're going to avoid that for now just because we have other stuff to do. And I want to go to Central Shroud. No, I want to go to Northern Shroud. That's all Central. We need to go to Old Gridania. Because we want to finish up our... We got to slay these Oppo things. I think I can already go to Bent Branch Meadows. Yeah, I already have that thing anyway. So we can teleport at any time. But while we're out here, we might as well grab the Foggard Float, I want to say it was. Aetheryte, from what we were looking at before. I think it was Foggard Float. Speaking of grabbing stuff, that's not the one I want to go to. I'm going to grab this Aetheryte shard if I haven't gotten it already. I have not. Because now is a perfect time to do so. And we will head north Shroud. Right through there. Perfect. Alright. And we got a new achievement. Mapping the realm North Shroud. Did I get it all? That was weird. Okay. It is like automatically all of it came out at the same time. Cool. The Oppo are up here in a corner. I need the Midge Swarms, so that's perfect too. And we'll go back over the hunting log as well, just to make sure that we go over all of that we needed to go over. I don't know if I went over everything the last time we played. So I need to kill 2 more Midge Swarm. Well, this one and 1 more Midge Swarm. So we're almost done with that section. And I think I see a Midge Swarm over there. So as I kill all these Oppos, as I slowly begin genocide on this poor race of monkeys. They all seem like oddly okay with the rest of their relatives being shot to death. And I find that a little disturbing. The respawn rate of these guys is also ridiculous. Got that one for the hunting log. And we got extra experience for that. So you see like the things pop up and say like entry complete and then a number and everything else. So I'll show you that once we get done with these Opos. While we're on our way to running to Fog Ward Float, I will show you guys the hunting log. Because we are almost finished. What are they throwing, actually? Are those rocks they're trying to throw? Like, I don't actually... can't make out what they're trying to throw here. I'm just healing up for, like, 2 seconds. Alright, that's good enough. Like, it's really hard to make out whatever that is that they're trying to show. Oh, we got a high quality item. It dropped from it was a high quality sprig of Galago. Alright. So there's that. You obtained a high quality item. High quality items can be identified by their icon, which is that weird little swirl, looks like Sonic the Hedgehog, as well as by their name, special name that mark a special mark that will appear after the name. High quality gear often have better stats than normal, while high quality materials used in synthesis will sometimes yield better results. These features make them more attractive to prospective buyers and result in higher selling prices. All right. So let's go over to how do I get there from here? I'm sure you can get there from here. Alright. Man, that guy's just killing his ladybugs. And while we're looking at that, I can go through Tree Speak, and it looks like the Chocobo keeps like right there. Oh, I need to kill these? These are also on my list. There's Ixali over here. I didn't expect that. Okay. So I'm pretty sure this will leave me there. And while we're finishing that up, the hunting log, it allows you to kill monsters, and it tells you what the monster is, where you need to go, and then that little weird star symbol means experience. That's a level 25 enemy. I should probably avoid that. And the only one I'm missing is Central Shroud Vent Branch. So that's cool. I am below, that's a level 37 Fate. How in the world am I in a place where all that is? But I made it, so that doesn't matter. So we probably shouldn't have been here right now. Like, it looks like I was a little low of a level, but we're just gonna roll with it. Talk to the Chocobo Keep. Well met, traveler. Might I interest you in a Chocobo porter? Do not tell me this is your first visit to the stop. I shall update my register with your name, so you may access this location in the future. So essentially, Chocobo porters and Falcon porters are similar to rental Chocobos that they can be used to carry you quickly to destinations throughout Eorzea. The difference being that you cannot control these birds, and they will not stop until they have arrived at their destination. On the other hand, porters are trained to take the safest route, meaning they will never be attacked while in transit. So, and there's advantages there. So essentially, if it says like it's going to be like 2 minutes to take you to whatever city, it will take the full 2 minutes, and then you just walk over and make a sandwich or something. Like, it just takes you there. All right, cool. So now that we're there, let's go to Bent Branch Meadows. We have one more to do the hunting log. And I am dirt poor. I just noticed that. That's depressing. Like, when you're bound how much money you have to actually, like, teleport. That's sad. Alright. Let's see. But the hunting log. Yeah, so I have 9 and 10, and when I get them all done, I'll get an extra 2,500 experience. And every class has their own independent hunting log. There's also a Grand Company hunting log. You must be the adventurer that Mion sent word about. I'm Katha, head wrangler around these parts. I was about to be about chocobos. I've heard many and more things about you. Good things, lest you worry. When the Ulster Seer bade us welcome venturers, 'tis fair to say we had our doubts, till working folk like yourself said around about proving us wrong, that is. Consider me a convert. Any road, you've a mind to help us out at the ranch, have you? Good. We could always use a hand or two keeping the place running smoothly. As a matter of fact, I have a task here that wants doing. Let me know when you're ready to get busy. Oh, and you come highly recommended, so don't go let me down, huh? Okay. Disciple of War. Let's get those. Boom. Mana leveled up. What's up? Alright. She has some work to do around the ranch. Seeing as you're new around here, let's start off with an easy job that'll get you, help you get your bearings, eh? It just so happens that it's feeding time for the chocobos. Grab yourself a bunch of broadleaf gyasho greens from the pile beside the field there, and stick them in your feeding troughs. Bent Branch is a big place, mine, so don't you go missing any. Off you trot then. Alright, so before we do that, let's get our new gear on. There we go. So we can look mighty goofy. We'll grab some gyasho greens. Ooh, hello, Griffin. Okay, so we have a key item. Key items can be used on targets by first selecting them, then selecting the appropriate icon from the key items window and choosing use. I feel like we've done that already when we gave items to people, but maybe I'm wrong. Feeding trough, we use broadleaf gyasho greens. Ta-da! Man, those big ones. And for you, Mr. Chocobo. Oh, none for you, Earl. Where's the other one go? Wait, way down there? You gotta be kidding me. Oh, to the Chocobo Porter. I should probably talk to this guy too. Well met, traveler. Might I interest you in a Chocobo Porter? Oh, do not tell me this is your first time visiting the stop. I shall update my register with your name so you may access this location in the future. That might sound shockingly familiar. That is the comment they all make the first time you talk to them. So if you ever meet one of these and they have a like quest looking thing above their head, that means that you need to talk to them to unlock them. All right. What class are you? Why you... Level 16 Conjurer. Alright, fair enough. You've got cool looking gear. Looks like Squall. Here at Bent Branch, we nurture the chocobos from egg to young adults. So you may say we have them for the duration of their formative years. Tis backbreaking work to keep the birds free of illness and injury. And I'm sure me fellow workers will appreciate any help you can give them. Alright. Disciple of War. Go. Alright. You shall not trespass. 7 Hells. Some bastard Kikrin has gone and broken into one of me chocobo eggs. The filthy little thief was busy looting the barn when a guard startled it, prompting them, the damn thing to drop the egg it was clutching and run. Some of the lads gave chase, bless them, but when 3 more of the vermin appeared, me lot had no choice but to turn back. Something has to be done about those Kikrin. Would you mind heading over to Matron's Leth and having a word with those soldiers? With a soldier named Rosaline for me? The Ratman nest in her neck of the woods, see? She'll know what to do. Alright. So before that, let's get more of our gear. Actually, that kind of matches. The only thing that looks stupid is the other thing. Oh, another thing, while we're on the topic of different kinds of quests, if there's ever a blue or purple, whichever color that is, with a plus sign, that is how you unlock something. So like this person right here would send you to where you unlock the lavender beds, essentially. Which is a housing area, which we can do that. Maybe we'll do that next time. Or if we have our things that are sending us out of here at some point. Alright, we'll repair our gear, and we'll run out here. I should have just jumped over that thing. That would have saved some time. Yeah, you're 100% wearing Squall stuff. Leonhardt jacket and gloves and stuff. There's Rosaline. You here on Kaitha's behalf? I see. Broke one of her eggs, you say? And there were 4 of them creatures? The Kikrin are a nuisance at best sometimes. But we must now add trespass and chocobo murder to the list of transgressions. They have forced our hand. Our retribution must be swift and decisive. And who better deliver it, adventurer? Find the lair to the west of here and make an example of exactly 4 Kikrin scamblers. We can send no clearer message. Alright. I guess I'll just head right up here. Don't mind me. Or is it down? Oh, never mind. It isn't up here. I'll walk directly down here. Because I think of the stairs is actually the high level area. It's like level 30. So it's hard to tell. There's one. Whoa. There we go. I was able to get that one off without messing with them. And while we're out in Bent Branch, I need to find those little thorn dudes. Because those are the only ones left for our hunting log, and we might as well just finish the hunting log while we're out here. Alright. Because that's jadeite thick. So Bent Branch is like the area south of the city. So we'll head south of the city right after this. And see if we can get those last few dudes. The deed is done? Good. A grim task, but a necessary one. You have shown them the folly of inciting the wrath of those who cannot consort with ventures. Perhaps now the Kikrin will think twice before giving to their larcenious proclivities. Like, are you William Shakespeare? Jesus. Alright. Asha Jab. Let's see. Ho there, adventurer. You seem light on your feet. Fancy a quick skip along the route of the Helivance pillar there? I need someone to pick off a blue trumpet or 2. I know what you're thinking. It's not more than a mushroom, so why is such a commotion? I'll tell you why. You allow that fungal menace to multiply, and within a moon, they'll be covering the whole damn route and rotting the wood clear through. Just watch your step while you're up there. The dire mites on the ground won't waste any time adding insult to your falling injuries. Once you're done, head up to the top end of the route and report to Theodore. He'll be glad to take someone's taking care of his more dreaded chores. Alright. Oh, they're like right here. Okay. Sure. There's one. All right. And number 4. Whoa. Speaking of which, they got me good, man. They got me good. There's not quite a floor there. That's all right. We'll come all the way back up and then drop down in that little section and then come back up there. There's actually a fate that's up on here that appears sometimes. So let's drop onto this thing. Yeah, that's better. And then we'll talk to the dude up here. And I'm assuming he's going to send us back down. Because again, like this area is like level 30. So I don't think they're going to have us up here. Ah, you cleared out the root of blue trumpets. Wonderful. To be quite honestly, I was I had this teeny tiny problem with heights. No, this is not my ideal posting, but we all do what we must. Keeping the route passable is an important job. You see, it's one of the few ways folks can traverse the central shroud since the calamity. All but split up the area in twain. Oh, I didn't realize there was a calamity that did that. It is not perhaps the easiest pathway to walk. But there are those who believe the will of the matron herself caused this tendril of the heavens pillar to remain thus suspended, that it might serve as the forest people. I'm rather fond of the notion myself. Alright, cool. Boom, we leveled up again? Killing it right now. I don't even have a belt, so like this is going to be really nice. It is regrettably my duty to stand watch over the roads here to Bent Branch Meadows. The ranch has become a veritable institution of GRIDANIA, so any threats to its continued operations are taken quite seriously by the woodwallers. Which reminds me, mayhap it was my imagination, but I believe I caught a glimpse of some shadowy fellow not too long ago. Would you mind passing word along to the Rosaline down below? I would go myself, but, well, it's hard enough to marshal the courage to walk down the route for my shift. Alright. We can do that. That's not a huge ordeal. Wind up goblin, that's awesome. Shadowy fellow. Now that you mention it, I might have seen something. I dismissed it as a trick of the light before, but I thought I saw a shadow in the forest to the north. Still, I suspect it's nothing more than a Kikrin thief on the run. If you must state your curiosity, by all means investigate. Should you actually find something of note, I would very much like to see it. Alright. So we can go up there and grab it. To whatever it is. Dun, dun, dun. A lot of dire mites up there. There's a fire. And a worn leather bag. Come on, man. Get out of here, dynamite. Ain't nobody got time for that. Have you found something? Hand over the leather bag. Remnants of a campfire and a forgotten bag. This could belong to any adventurer or traveler. And inside we have a chocobo grooming brush and rosaline oil. But wait, why would a traveler make camp here when it would be safer to beg the hospitality of Bent Branch Meadows? Bugger me, I think this belongs to that stranger said to be meddling with the chocobos. Thank you, adventurer. We have been lax in our duties, but no longer. I swear we will find that shadow. Alright. Ba-boom. First, let's equip all this stuff we got. And of course, they're purple hands. Threat level elevated. I like it. Alright. We cannot allow the sentries to dismiss similar sightings. They must know what we have learned. To that end, I prepared this letter containing everything we know about the mysterious stranger. I need to know that my comrades throughout the Shroud, to each sentry that has detailed memory, have them write their name at the bottom of the commotion. Start with the Elmar at the Bannock, and then Bernard at the eastern gates of Bent Branch Meadows. They ought relay the information to others. Finally, make sure Eligar sees this letter. He stands within the stables. So if this stranger's aim is to harm the chocobos, Eligar may personally put an end to it. Alright. Here we go. We got something going on now. So now we're coming back to that area, and we might be able to grab those last dudes there. There's a botanist wearing a maid's uniform. Alright. Well, it's a very interesting day so far. Why not? The things you can see in Eorzea. Ah! You can see a grown man get stuck in between two rocks. Because he can't get out. Alright, let's try this path. That's better. You don't look like you're here for training. I have a missive. A shadowy figure. Understood. I'll pass word to the recruits as well as the sentries. Let me just make my mark. There. That should do. If you follow the road south, you'll find Bernard by the bridge to Bent Branch. Godspeed, adventurer. Alright. So we've shown it to him. Now we gotta go... that away. And this is actually where I wanted to go anyway. So now we're on par with where I was going. Do I want to take this river down? Yeah. Let's take that river down. But I want to get up eventually, but we'll take that as it goes. He is... yeah, we can come up right up here, right past the water wheel. Maybe not. I think we can. Yeah, it's fine. See? Easy peasy. You have business with me, adventurer? I have a missive. Rosaline is right to be cautious. For that stranger to venture so close, yet go through such great lengths to remain undetected, it's highly suspicious. They clearly have designs on Bent Branch. We appreciate the help. I should write my name here, yes? And here, take it. You'll find Eligar in the stables, past the Atherite. But before that, where are those dudes? Hang on. I'm still in the Jadeite Thick. I want to be on the other side of this and go down south. Because I want to be in Bent Branch so that I can look for those other dudes on the hunting log. So we should be in Bent Branch right now. So if I follow this south, yeah, see, now it says Bent Branch. Yep, there they are. Perfect. It never ceases to amaze me that those things can get up and move. Like, that is, like, terrifying. If you saw, like, your houseplants just, like, sitting there and getting up and move. One, they're like the flowers from Jumanji. And, like, not only that, but they actually get up and, like, move periodically. And that creeps me out. I think I have one more. And then we'll get like a whole bunch of experience for all this. Because they'll give me experience for killing like number 10 And it'll give me experience for completing the entire hunting. And there you go. That was like third of a level, give or take. And that's why we did that. Now we go all the way back here for Elgar. Mind the birds, adventurer. They get nervous around strangers. It's like, bro, I just fed them. What's this? A shadowy stranger near Matron's Leth? You've already shown this to Bernard and Elmar, I see. Good, good. Then all that's left is to inform the staff here. Not everyone here is a wood dweller, true. But even the stable boys wouldn't hesitate to take up arms to defend these chocobos. Alright, cool. Well, I mean, that's y'all's business, not mine. But I appreciate you. So now I'm level 15, I can take the next class quest as well. Which we still didn't finish the last one we did. So, equip. We've got new boots that are now purple as well. Class quest rewards. There are some actions which can only be learned by doing specific class quests. For example, the ranged weapon skill Piercing Talon for Lancer can only be completed by completing the Lancer Guild's quest at level 15. Okay. I can get a cotton turban. I don't know. That made me look more or less ridiculous? That looks more ridiculous. But we'll deal with it. Alright. You're quite the compassionate adventurer by the sound of it. Well, far be it from me to look a gift chocobo in the mouth. I have a need of capable man like yourself. We've received a peddler at the gates the other day, an excitable Lalafell that was sweating and swearing that he had been attacked by a large winged beast. Yet other than hornets, I know of no flying creatures in this region. If there's any truth to what he said, it might prove problematic for other adventurers. Follow the road south and see if you can find any evidence to support the claim. And should you find anything should you find something, kindly tell Lothair to patrol his area sometime instead of just standing beneath the spire staring at the God's damned road. In those words. Alright. That dude's as friendly as ever. Oh, there's two. Interesting. Oh man, this is going to be purple too. Everything's going to be purple in a minute. Alright. Seeing as you're here, I've got a favor to ask. Gather me 6 seeds from those plant-like monsters you call roselets. The oil from the roselets has a calming effect on skittish chocobos, you see. Any wrangler worth their salt has a jar or two lying around. I thought the stock I had would last me a good while, but lately the birds have been as restless as a summer storm. Chocobos are sensitive creatures at the best of times, and it ain't unusual for them to act a shade agitated all of a sudden. But this is something else. You'll find the roselets I mentioned near the Galvanth Spire. Go now, time's wasting. So in this case, I actually could have just done this in a second. Like, now, instead of later. Instead of going before, I could have done this. So I apologize. But, alas, we're going to go do it now. And apparently Hornet Swarm is on my next hunting log, so that's cool. And we still gotta search for signs of a winged beast. Alright, so let's see. Oh, I got a high quality red land crab leaf too. Just from the enemies. Like sometimes the enemies drop items, but usually they're like weird items. Oh, those guys look like they're fighting together. That's cool. Oh, and they kind of helped me out a little bit there. Whoa, that was a dinosaur. Alright then. Of things I've seen today, I've had a really interesting list. Vulture egg. Perfect. And there's more hornet swarms, so we can finish our thing while we're here. A northern vulture? 2? And they're defending a nest? Well, perhaps we could omit the last detail from any official reports. I would rather not give Elgar any further cause to be cross. Thank you for slaying the beast. That you may rest assured that I will not permit this to happen again. Alright, cool. Well, just give me my turban, and we'll call it a day. Well, boom! Now it look ridiculous. Ooh, that's actually not a bad bow for me. I must admit that Elgar is right, and that this road has grown too hazardous for travelers. Since you have shown yourself to be so adept at slaying beasts, perhaps you could be of further assistance. I would have you journey to Tamtar Deepcroft and slay the magic bones which have escaped from within. These abominations are beginning to wander as far as the main road, and I have to rescue several wagons from their mindless assaults. Even a slight reduction in their numbers would improve the situation. Alright, cool. Yeah, we can do that. Alright. Should be one more of those, I think, that I need. And there's one right there. What's up, Hornet Swarm? Boom. Archer 11. There's a dynamite hanging up there. All right. Magic bones. Alright. At least I aggroed only one of them, 2 of them. Oh wow, did I get Archer entry 11 already? I only had to kill one of them? That's weird. Alright. Crap. This kid is why we have heal. Our, second one. Alright. That could have been worse. It's no small feat to face the walking dead. The road is much safer now thanks to you. Such an unnatural thing for the fallen to rise again, and in such great numbers. Those who perished in the calamity deserve to rest in peace, yet something or someone has roused them from their slumber. Yeah, give me that bow. Yeah. I have another task for you, adventurer. I need you to head to the hedge tree to the southwest of here and speak with Herr Leon. After heading to the hedge tree, the hero was scheduled to board a boat to the Mirror Planks. Well, the vessel's departure time has come and gone, but there's still no sign of her. Knowing how absorbed the hero becomes in her work, I'm not unduly concerned. Armel, however, was responsible for organizing Leon's transportation and is likely wondering if her wayward passenger is ever going to arrive. Perhaps a gentle reminder is in order? Alright, so before that, let's go up and turn this in, and then we should probably do our class quest and turn that in GRIDANIA. Because what level of the quest are we on right now? Level 13 quests? So we're almost to the part, I think, where they start sending us around to do dungeons. Like, that's where it's really going to get exciting. Like, this is where things start to pick up. Did you have trouble getting any of them seeds? Nope. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3. Yep. There's a full 6. Nice big ones, too. We'll squeeze some good oil out of these. I still don't have a clue what's been unsettling these birds, but whatever it is, hopefully the rosewood oil will help calm them down a little bit. Yep, I don't care as long as you give me that. Yep. Now I'm just all purple. No, except my pants. I don't think it'd be as bad if it wasn't the fact that it's purple. Purple just doesn't look good on my dude. Or maybe it's just the color of the purple that it is. I don't know. I guess we can go to the hedge tree. Try to do that, and then see if it takes us back to GRIDANIA after that. So let's do hedge tree. We're up in as much armor and everything else as we can right now. We'll do the hedge tree and then see if it brings us back. Because I think we go to like 1 or 2 more missions. We come back to GRIDANIA. I mean, I can always teleport to GRIDANIA anytime, but let's see. Take a right here. We take a left instead of going to Tom Tar Deep Croft. All right, I'm sprinting now. I don't want to get caught. I wonder what these guys are up to. What class are you? Conjure. I'm wearing angelic wings. Oh, experience bonus 30%. That's why they're wearing that. Interesting. Yes, what troubles you, mighty? Ah, yes, the bows. I had quite forgotten. Oh, my task with the head tree is well and finished, but the elementals murmur of a malevolent presence in the vicinity of Tom Tar Deepcroft. I must abide a while longer, that I might divine the source of the elementals' distress. Please inform Armel that I might be late in arriving. All right. Where's that at? Oh, the Mirror Planks. I can do that. That's not bad. We'll just avoid the dire mites as we go. That's not entirely unreasonable. You know, I've been hating on the head piece a lot, the turban, and like I've been thinking about it this whole time. And maybe it ain't so bad. I mean, I had an eye patch before, and it was hideous. So, like, maybe I just need to stop caring so much. Like, the only ugly thing right now is my chest piece that doesn't cover my chest. which seems counterintuitive, but everything else, I mean, it's alright. Merchant Mender. Let's repair my gear. You bear a message from Hero Leone? An evil presence in Deepcroft? That does sound grave indeed. I shall organize a vessel for a later time then. Perhaps a bell from now? 2? Better make it 3 just to be safe. Thank you for your trouble. Alright. Cool then. Oh yeah, these look good. I am told that adventurers are valiant heroes who bite at their thumbs at danger and scoff in the face of death. Do such rumors hold any truth? I certainly hope they do, for I ask you to confront the creatures known as Marshlights. They began appearing in the area not long after the calamity. Now, night after night, the creatures assail every living thing they come across with showers of fiery sparks. They seem fond of flames, and I dare not build a fire for fear of drawing them upon me. I shudder to imagine how much worse it must be for those poor hearers. Their duties require them oftentimes to travel at night, you see, and they can scarce make do without their lanterns. But it is the Marshlights' fondness of flames that may yet prove their downfall. In this pot I have placed a smoldering coal. Use it to start a fire at the Lilystone, and lure the creatures to you, putting them down as they arrive. Ah, yes, and beware of the local wildlife as you make your way to the Lilystone. Okay, Lilystone's down this way. We can do it! And apparently arbor buzzards are something I need to kill. And this new bow is nice. Doing way more damage right now. It's way more better. There's one right there. All right. Originally, I was gonna fight. I was gonna fight that, but I don't think I need to. 'Cause there's quite a few of them here. The flame flickers from your fire and flicker and dance. Alright. It wasn't so bad. Maybe I'll run fast enough that they won't be able to catch up. We'll find out. What? The Marshlights are no more. I witnessed you extinguishing their lights at Lilystone as I cowered here in the darkness. With so many slain, I may even muster enough courage to start cooking fire again. There is no reward great enough to express my gratitude, but this will have to suffice. Thank you, kind sir. Alright. Yeah, just give me some of them. Oh, another eye patch. See, I talked crap, and then I'm about to get an eye patch. Oh, by Nafica's grace, the driver escaped without a serious injury, but the wagon's cargo was not so fortunate. With none willing to risk another encounter with the creature, I can only assume the goods will remain strewn across the ground where the incident occurred. Simply follow the road to the south, and you should come across the wreckage. Salvage what cargo you can and deliver it to Katha at Brimfridge Meadow if you'd be so kind. Alright, so let's get better gear. And grab the stuff that's down this way. And go to this very obvious knot trap. I'm kidding. It's an obvious trap. Alright. That was surprisingly easy. And we just go back to Ben Branch. I can probably just teleport. Wait, what? What's the other teleport place I have? The Goblet Estate? Oh, that's our free company place. Okay, never mind. I was like, wait a minute, what is that? That's just because I'm dumb. Back to Katha. You have a delivery for me? Why, yes I do. Ah, this shipment's the one I was waiting for from Quarry Mill. I heard the wagon ran afoul over some great monstrosity just leapt up in the path from mere planks, but I see you've managed to scrape together a few bits and pieces. Seems I can't get through 2 bells these days without hearing some new tale of horrors in the Deepcroft or bandit cutting throats prowling through the woods hereabouts. But make me wonder if chocobos are safe at night, it does. If we're ever in any near adventurous skills, I hope you'll be around to lend a hand. Nope, because I'm out of here. You can call me the one-eyed archer, but I got my Goku hair back. Yeah. Alright, who's in need of my skills here? Luke-a-lot. No, oh god, please, lay his egg. Lucky Ojo, you must help me. I stepped out of the stables but for a moment. When I returned, it was gone. What's gone? An egg? Sorry. You sure are the chocobos will lay another? God, you don't understand. This egg was extremely valuable. I must find it. Alright. Bull wants more to be sure. While I do so, I will be so grateful if you'll ask the others if they notice anything unusual. Alright. Be like, yo man, you see something? Hey guy, watching the outside. You see someone walk out with an egg? See anyone acting suspicious? I most certainly did. A man. It was running off towards the Tamtara Deepcroft. You say an egg was took. Then I'd say that was your culprit. But why would anyone pinch a chocobo egg? Without proper learning, it's damn near impossible to get one to hatch. I mean, a man's got to eat breakfast, man. Gotta do what you gotta do. Chocobo egg has gone missing? Well, let me think. Now that you mention it, the chocobos were making quite a racket earlier. So much so, in fact, that I went over to check on him, almost flattening a passing peddler in my haste. I didn't find anything out of the ordinary, though. Could I describe the peddler? He was an Elizan fellow. Didn't recognize his face. Seemed awfully twitchy. Oh, gods, you don't think he... Why in the hell didn't I accost him? You done messed up now, boy. It's alright. It's because we love you. Let's talk to another dude. The guy guarding the gate on the opposite side. If I didn't see anything. Have I seen the odd characters about aside from yourself? You mean? Not that I can recall. I did see someone calming the birds, but only from a distance. I assumed it was Luke a lot. But if you say he was from the stables at the time, then who was that with a chocobo? Ah, see this? Yeah, he didn't see anything, which makes sense. I'm glad they have some kind of like sense when they do that. Like if he ran that way, there's no way this guy would have saw it. I appreciate that kind of like attention to detail. I don't appreciate how distracting it is how my tail bounces. It's like extremely distracting. There can be no mistake. The egg was indeed stolen. And from what you told me, this was no simple robbery. The culprit should only take Leia's egg and disregard all the rest. Tells me we're dealing with someone well versed in chocobo breeding. I'm sorry to say that the individual in question was likely to be a citizen of my native Ishgard. Leia, you see, is of the bloodline Oronus, one of the greatest birds ever to grace an Ishgardian stable. Many a man in my homeland would give his right arm to possess one of Leia's eggs. Gods, I should have foreseen this. We must give chase at once. Hold your chocobos, Luke Glot. If this egg thief's from Ishgard, like you say, why'd he go off running toward the Tamtier Deepgroff? Unless I've got me a mental map upside down, that's the opposite direction. Well, yes, but he may seek to lay a false trail, or... Bah! The whys of it's not important. Leia's egg is all that matters. Adventurer, I beg of you, hunt the scoundrel down and take back what he stole. Well, at least you ain't planning on chasing him yourself, wherever he's from. We may work wonder with our birds, Lucky Ojo, but acts of daring don't do exactly our field. If you don't mind, we'll leave that sort of thing to you. With luck, you may catch the thief on the road to Tamtier Deepcroft, but do be careful. We cannot be certain he is working alone in this. Oh, we got this, bro. Like, as many times as we ran up and down that particular road already, like, we got it. Oh, he's behind Tamtier Deepcroft. That's weird. Alright. If it means it gets me a new chest piece that isn't purple, that doesn't also guard my chest, we'll do it. Oh, snap. Got too close to a dire mite. He's probably going to run away, though. I appreciate these young adventurers hanging out in here in groups. I like to see that teamwork. Alright. I see something flashing in the distance, which leads me to believe we have our egg. Also leads me to believe I need to break this dynamite. Or at least his face. That worked. Whoop. There was another one that was more attached, or closer to it than I thought. Alright then. Leia's legacy. Let's do it.
Antwese, I've caught you at last, you spiteful imp. Now hand over the egg. You can't have it, Kupo. This egg belongs to Luke-a-lot. I can't even talk. Blah, 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 blah. Who in Howland's bloody fury are you? As those sops of Bent Branch hired themselves an adventurer, have they? Yet another complication. This farce has gone on long enough. Kill the Moogle and the farmer's hireling, and bring me the damned egg. Oh, okay. We can play hardball up in this. Hello, healer. I'm gonna go ahead and kill you, though. Just so we're on the same page. I can't have you fighting, dude, by the way. No offense, Hedge Knight. Alright. Now where were we? Janremy Blackheart. Man who didn't give me his name, but I still know it. There you go. Oh, I didn't realize the Moogle was going to throw stuff too. Yeah. You for being a mean person. Oh, you didn't know I could heal too, huh? Yeah. I'm gonna feel this one. That's what's up, fool. Bad day to be you, Janremy. I got a heart stopper for you. Done. Duty complete. Koopaloo Koopa. Capo. Thank you, Kupo. What's that, Kupo? How did I come to be out here? Ah, well, there's this egg as Leia's. Leia's a very special chocobo, in case you didn't know anyway. I was having a nap in the stables when that nasty fellow crept in and tried to steal it. So I snatched it up as quickly as I could, made a run. I know there's a fate that starts out here, too. Where a whole bunch of undead spawn. I'm kind of glad that that didn't happen while I was in here. I'm going to try to run behind this guy and hope he doesn't catch me. Nice, he didn't see me. Their line of sight isn't great. We're almost there. All right. Whoop, and back to Luke-a-lot we go. Do you have the egg? Is it safe? Boom. Yes, it has the right coloring, the right weight. It's most definitely Leia's egg. I know not how to thank you. You had me worried a bit there, Lucky Ojo. 'Tis a good thing to see you and the egg back safe and sound. How'd I have you worried? Like, I literally just walked out. That's literally not different than any other quest I've ever been on with you. So I was correct in my assumption that Asgardian was involved, albeit one who did not, in fact, make off with the egg. Well, I could hardly have anticipated an intervention of a Moogle. Bugger me, it couldn't be the same one, could it? Might you have encountered this unlikely savior before, Katha? Could be. One of them saved my hide back when the calamity struck. I was part of the woods, what we now call Standing Cross, that day. Seemed like the whole bleeding forest was ablaze, and I couldn't see a yalm in front of me, all smoke. Well nigh given up hope I had. Then all of a sudden a Moogle appears out of nowhere, tugs at my smoldering sleeve, and leads me straight to a bit of the wood where the fire hadn't taken hold. And now you know why the business is named Moogle's Gift Mounts? Seemed like it was the least I could do. I'd be dead if it wasn't for that plucky little bugger. Incredible. It may well be that the Moogle stood vigil over us ever since that day. Huh. We'd better get back to work then. Wouldn't want to go letting our guardian angel down, would we? Lucky Ojo, you have our thanks. Oh, and I believe Luculot wants to give you a little something for your troubles. Alright. Lay's egg is irreplaceable. I cannot well express the depth of my gratitude. And yet, I still find that I am troubled. While this whole regrettable episode unfolded, I bore witness to a sight that greatly concerns me. Alright. Cotton shirt. What was that sight? My thanks for your kindness earlier. I hate to impose again, but I have need of your assistance in another matter. One of grave import, I fear. Of late, I noticed the Exali dirigibles have been appearing all over the Twellswood in increasing regularity. The frequency, however, does not bother me so much as where they choose to fly. The patch of sky directly above the guardian tree. The tree is a sacred site, or so I was given to believe when I first came to Gridania, and thus I naturally assumed that the elementals would not suffer the Ixal to profane it. Yet the birdmen have been coming and going as they please, with nary a sign of protest from the guardians of the Twelveswood. And it has me thinking, ever since the first appearance of the much-talked-about suspicious individual, many and more strange things have been occurring in the forest. Could it be he did something to the elementals? In case it proved useful, I have committed the details of my sightings to this parchment, and would like that delivered to Mother Mion. Please make all haste. I have an irrepressible feeling that something terrible is about to happen. Alright. Oh, God. My outfit is just ridiculous right now. Alright. We just look horrible. But that's alright. So let's... Wait, I have to report to Lucane? Where's Lucane at? Oh, never mind. He's also in Gridania. So let's go back to Gridania. We'll report to the Archers Guild. And finally report that quest done. And then we'll report our main story quest to Mother Mion. Alright, so now we come to the Archers Guild. We'll finish that quest. And then find out what's going on here. Welcome back, young Lucky Ojo. Tell me, were you able to put your techniques to good use? Okay, I'm assuming that was rhetorical then. When faced with an enemy who can attack from a distance, simply raining arrows upon it is wasteful and dangerous both. The battle would not be more than a contest of strength. That's essentially what it was. Employing the appropriate technique, however, one day may bring down foes with greater ease and fewer arrows. For instance, you may choose your prime weapon well and strike hard, or employ toxins to sap at their strength over time. Oh god, I look hideous now. On the assumption that this fact dawned upon you prior to the fall of your 16th target, I congratulate you on passing your trial. Lay, Silvear, what's your honest evaluation? Not bad, if you ask me. The adventurer pulls a good bow, and is enthusiastic besides. Pleasure to meet you. My name's Lay Alapo, and this is my second year at the guild. It's quite plain to see you have talent with a bow, but you must take care to mind your surroundings when you're pursuing a target. I had my eye on you during the duration of your trial, but not once did you notice my presence. Mind your surroundings? That's rich coming from you. Oh, snap. Your every movement is wasteful, adventurer. Your back is crooked and your elbow is misaligned. It takes you an age to prime your bow and twice as long to loose an arrow. In summary, you fail on all counts. You have no talent as an archer, none whatsoever. I shall say it plain. Lucane, this man is not fit to wield a bow. For our sake and his, we should revoke his membership. As I've always said, outsiders can scarce be expected to understand. Never mind master our noble art. We waste our breath trying to teach his like. Well, allow me to introduce you to Sylvar, our comrade at the butts. The fellow was once at the God's Quiver, you see, and he is a little opinionated when it comes to archery. Oh, but you mustn't pay him any heed. He's like that to everyone. You'd be lucky to get much sense out of a fossil-brained wildwood Ellison like him at the best of times, when it's all 12's wood this and elementals that, and, oh, no offense intended, Lucane. None taken, Lay. I know full well that some of my kind are prideful to an excess, intolerant of other races. Although people may behold the same object, ever will they see different things. There is no right or wrong for it is a question of perspective. What matters is the perspective you choose to adopt. You are possessed of bright eyes, Lucky Ojo. Eyes that speak of great understanding. They shan't lead you astray, so trust in them and to what they see. He should not smirk. He's not a dude that should smirk often. Especially that eye patch. Go now and resume your training. I look forward to making your marking your progress when we next meet. All right. I don't even know if I have a Gorget. So I'll grab one, because I don't know if I have one. I'll have a choker. Alright. It pleases me to see how much you've grown as an archer. Plainly, you have taken to my counsel to heart and learned with your own eyes. I would now have you discover what it means to behold things from a different standpoint. You recall Lay Alipo, one of your seniors at the guild. I have given you over to her care for this lesson. Speak to her and do as she bids. Alright, where's she at? What's up? I've been expecting you, Lucky Ojo. Shall we get on with it then? First, quick review. Remember how the bowmaster had you seek out and destroy targets hidden throughout the city? Well, I would have you do the same. This time, however, you'll need to venture outside the gates. I'm sure you've realized by now, but there's no guarantee of safety within the 12's wood. As you search, you should take care to mind your surroundings. You won't have the luxury of focusing solely on your quarry this time. You'll have to keep your eyes peeled for potential threats as well. That said, your objective is to destroy the targets alone, so avoid unnecessary combat and maintain a safe distance from any hostile creatures you encounter. Should you come under attack, take to your heels, risking confrontation only if you can't outrun your pursuers. The targets are hidden in Central Shroud. As before, use the heavy shot technique to destroy each one with a single arrow. Go well, Lucky Ojo. Alright. So, we're not going to do that yet. We're going to go and talk to Mother Mione. Whoop, I walked in like a huge circle. Disorientation. Alright. Let's see what Mother Mione's got to say. Hello there, Lucky Ojo. Word of your tireless efforts at Bent Branch Meadows has reached my ears. The folks have naught but their highest praise for you. You certainly have a knack of making Mother proud. Keep up the good work, you hear? A letter from Luculot? I haven't the slightest inkling what this could be about. Gods be good. I have a mission for you, Lucky Ojo. Suffice it to say, it's urgent. I fear it may also prove dangerous. However, you must be prepared. Make what arrangements you can and report back to me the moment you are ready. Alright. Oop, that's not what I wanted to do. Now I'm a green apple. But at least I'm all one color. Ooh, a new ring. Time is of the essence, so I shall speak plain. Based on Lukalot's observations, the Ixal have designs on the Guardian Tree, and they mean to act soon. The tree is the oldest living thing in the ancient forest, and it is held sacred by every forest-born Gridanian. Should it come to any harm, the elementals would fly into a rage beyond pacifying. I dread to think of the chaos that would ensue. There isn't much time. We must act quickly. Lucky Ojo, please see this letter to the hands of Bolward Lewin at the seat of the first bow and quiver's hold. Should the need arise, pray put yourself wholly at the man's disposal. I strongly suspect he will need all the able-bodied souls he can muster. The fate of Gridania hangs in the balance. Go swiftly, Lucky Ojo. Yeah. Alright. So where do I deliver this to? Not you. Oh, that's in the Archers Guild. That's unfortunate. So let's just go back to the Aetheryte Crystal for now. And this puts it like just at 2 hours, which is actually like really good timing. So I think we'll stop it here, and then we'll start back, because this quest is starting to heat things up quite a bit. So, let me know what you guys think. I'm really digging the new computer. It looks like everything else held together pretty well. I'm going to test a few other things in the background later, just to see if everything else actually held up well. But so far, so good. It seems. I definitely am liking what I see. So. Let me know down in the comment section below. As always, lay the smack down on the like button, and we will see you next time.